Ram, 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 Ram. Janaki Kanta Smaranam. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki. Sita Ram. After the death of multiple Rakshasas, the great Kumbhakarna is gone. After that, Narantaka, Devantaka, Trishiras, Atikaya, Kumbha, Nikumba, and Makaraksha. All these huge Rakshasa warriors, they have all gone down the path of terrible hell. All these Rakshasas were instrumental in destruction of a lot of rishis. Purpose is to protect these rishis, Rishi Samrakshana, and to protect Dharma. All these Rakshasas have been killed by different Vanara warriors, by Rama, by Lakshmana. This news comes to Ravana. They come and tell the Rakshasas who fled from the battlefield, they come and tell Ravana that Makaraksha is also dead. Immediately Ravana is very, very angry. He churns his teeth. His eyes are bright red. It is as if the eyes are emanating fire. He has no other choice but to turn back to only successful Rakshasa. The only successful Rakshasa so far has been Indrajit, his own son. He turns to Indrajit and says, "Oh Indrajit, it is time for you to go to war. You have always tasted victory. You have never tasted defeat." Even in both the entries when Indrajit went, Brahmastra or Nakapasha time, both of those periods, Indrajit was on the victorious side. Ravana says, "You have been a terror to even the celestials. You have won over Indra. You have won over all the devas. Then what to ask about these trivial human princes?" Even now they are not giving up on that particular stance. Okay, again and again they keep referring the same thing. So Ravana commands Indrajit saying, "Go, win over these princes and come back. You are always made for victory." Indrajit, as the name suggests, the one who won over Indra. He immediately goes to Nikumbila. Nikumbila is the place where he does his Abhichara Homa, his rituals of performing certain yaga, yajna, and getting different kinds of boons. Chariots, weapons, swords, bows, arrows, astras. He goes to Nikumbila. There all the arrangements have been made. He prostrates, circumambulates his father and then goes to Nikumbila. There he performs an yajna. A lot of women with red turban are all waiting there. There are all these swords which are lined up as if they are like reeds of grass. He is performing that yaga. He is twisting the head of one goat and throwing it into the fire. From the fire, the smoke comes up, boof. It comes up and the smoke circumambulates in the clockwise direction. If it circumambulates in a clockwise direction, it means it is auspicious sign. So Indrajit feels that he is boosted, that he is going to be victorious. He immediately starts to war. He goes in a glorious chariot. The chariot has 4 steeds, 4 brilliant horses, n number of weapons, different spears, different bows, different swords, different mallets, different axes, different javelins, and he is going with his unbreakable armor. Very beautifully Indrajit comes to the battlefield. He is wondering which side I should go. But now every side is open. He goes, he starts waging war, but not in a visible fashion, invisible fashion. That is the USP, unique selling proposition, they say. Okay, the differentiator of Indrajit is, he always thrives in Maya war. He is not easy to predict. He is always, like I told last time, he always jumps into astras and shastras. He wages invisible war. So he is firing arrows in hundreds and thousands on the Vanara army. Vanara army is completely shattered. Rama and Lakshmana are ready to face Indrajit this time. So they are also showering arrows. First Indrajit is visible, then he becomes invisible. Wherever the arrows are coming, from that direction, to that direction Rama and Lakshmana are aiming their arrows. After some point of time, that also becomes very difficult. Now Rama and Lakshmana are using this technique called Shabdavedi. Okay, they understand the sound of the chariot, the sound of the hoofs of the steeds. Wherever that sound is coming, they are aiming their arrows and showering arrows. Even that Indrajit is controlling. Indrajit is controlling even the sound of the hoofs as well as of the chariot. Then from only the direction from which it is coming, they are immediately responding. Wherever the arrows are coming, they are showering arrows. Vigorous war between the both of them. Lakshmana, one point of time, is becoming very angry with Indrajit. He is saying, I am going to use Brahmastra right now and destroy all the Rakshasas. Rama says, O Indrajit, for the sake of one Rakshasa, this Indrajit who is invisible, we cannot kill everybody. Okay, that is the glory of Rama. There are a lot of Rakshasas who might be good also. Unfortunately, their leader is bad, so they are all following that particular leader. So you should not destroy the entire Rakshasa force. And Brahmastra is of an ultimate nature. You cannot just like that, because Indrajit is invisible. If he uses Brahmastra, he will have to destroy the entire army. So Rama says, it's okay. Let us keep being very attentive and vigilant. The moment Indrajit is going to come to our side, all the Vanaras are going to jump on him and thrash him. And he is going to be dead. So you please be very attentive and let's shower arrows wherever the direction of arrows is coming. Indrajit understands Rama's manobhava. He understands Rama is in a very, very vigorous mood. So Indrajit thinks that I should take a step back and think of something else. What does he do? He goes back into Lanka and he comes back to the western gate. Who is in the western gate? Hanuman. Hanuman is in the western entrance. Suddenly Indrajit is coming, but this time he doesn't come alone in his chariot. There is somebody else who is shining in the chariot. He is bringing a Sita, but the Sita is a Maya Sita, illusory Sita. He is bringing in the chariot and he is shouting at Hanuman saying, the reason for which you guys are all fighting here, that very Sita is here and I am going to kill her right in front of you. Hanuman is very, very angry. This Sita is shouting, Oh Rama, Ha Rama, Ha Rama. She is also lamenting and she is hitting herself. So Hanuman feels that these Rakshasas are all skillful in Maya power, right? So they created exactly the replica of Sita. Hanuman has seen Sita earlier, so he feels this is Sita and he is very worried. He is chiding Indrajit. He is very angry at Indrajit. He says, what did Sita do to you? Okay, if Rama and Lakshmana are tormenting you, you are supposed to come and face them in battle. Oh, unmanly fellow, you cheap fellow, filthy fellow. You are showing all your father came and abducted Sita when none of these people were nearby. And you are planning to kill the Sita Devi. What did Sita do? Don't do this. This Trihati dosha is very, very bad. You have been born in the lineage of Brahmanas, but you also have Rakshasas blood in you. That is why you are acting like this. Give up this terrible evil deed. Indrajit is not worried. He immediately takes a huge sword. He cuts Sita in the Yagyamapavita Marga. In a diagonal manner, he is immediately cutting Sita Devi. Sita Devi falls. Hanuman shouts, Sita is gone. So Hanuman is worried. The Vanara army is lamenting. Indrajit says, it doesn't matter whether it is a man or a woman. If killing this woman is going to weaken the opponents, then it has to be done. That is why I am doing it. The purpose for which all of you came, it is lost. Now I am going to kill Rama, Lakshmana quickly. He goes again to continue his ritual in Nikumbila. That was his plan, to perplex all these Vanaras and then go into continuing the ritual. He goes, Hanuman is really angry. He continues firing a lot of trees and rocks and mountains on the Rakshasa army. In fact, Hanuman's vigor is much more now. So he is performing terrible deeds. He is taking an iron rod and then hitting all the Rakshasas. Rakshasas in hundreds are getting completely destroyed. Indrajit is showering arrows, but Hanuman is much more vigorous. Hanuman is telling all these Vanaras, why are you all running away? It doesn't matter. Let us all attack this army and put this army to pieces. All this he does, but after some point of time, he also feels that he is cheerless now. Okay, because the very purpose of the war is lost. Hanuman feels strongly that Sita is dead. So therefore he stops the army and says, let us go back and inform Rama about this event and then later we will decide. Indrajit also happily goes back to perform his ritual. Here Rama hears this fantastic, terrible sound from Hanuman. He tells Jambavan, oh Jambavan, Hanuman is making huge noise. I think he is fantastic. He is performing an extraordinary deed of killing Rakshasas. I think he will need your help. You go with your rickshaw army. All the rickshaws with Jambavan, they are all going towards Hanuman. Hanuman is coming back. They meet in between. Hanuman is telling Jambavan, let us go back to Rama. He comes to Rama and tells, oh Rama, alas, Sita Devi is lost. The very purpose for which we are waging war, that Sita Devi has been killed by this cruel, filthy Indrajit right in front of my eye, and she fell, being cut by the sword of Indrajit. Immediately Rama falls down unconscious, as if a banana tree is cut by an axe. He becomes unconscious. All the Vanaras are all coming together. They are all sprinkling water on Rama. Rama is getting up, but he is inconsolable. He feels this Indrajit has done this terrible deed. They are not predictable. So anything can happen is what Rama feels. All these Vanaras are all really worried. Lakshmana comes there. Lakshmana is trying to console Rama. He is keeping Rama on his lap and says, oh Rama, imagine I told you long back, if Dharma is the river needs to have a source. What is that source? That source, which is the mountain of wealth. If we give up Artha, then Dharma becomes Vyartha. That is what here Lakshmana says. Lakshmana says we should not have given up the kingdom. Long back I told we should not give up the army, we should not give up the wealth. If we had the army, if we had the wealth, etc., we wouldn't have come back. We should have punished Kaikeyi then and there itself and shouldn't have come out of Ayodhya. All this catastrophe wouldn't have happened. Nobody respects anybody without wealth. Dharma is important, but Dharma has to have a foundation. That foundation for me is Artha. Yasyartastasya mitrani, yasyartastasya bandavaha, yasyartacha puman loke, yasyarta sacha panditaha. The one who has wealth, they will get a lot of friends. The one who has wealth, they will get a lot of bandhus, relatives. Somebody who doesn't have wealth, everybody will leave them and go. But whereas somebody has wealth, everybody will come. You look at Ravana. Ravana, the Lankeshwara, Raksaseshwara, is having a lot of wealth. Everybody is coming and serving him. Likewise, even the outside people, somebody is only in Dharma, a lot of people don't respect that person. But if somebody is very, very wealthy, Puman Loke, the entire world respects that person. Imagine a person who is only in Dharma and without wealth. Nobody comes and respects that person. Nobody comes for taking video, audio, interview, nothing. But somebody has a lot of wealth, people just come in tons. There is a huge queue of mics. There's a huge queue of video makers. There's a lot of Instagram which comes on about that person. That is how it happens. The wealthy people always call the shots. Yasyartha sacha panditaha. That person is known as the scholar. Two ways. Because he is having wealth, people think that he is educated. He will be educated, he will be cultured, he will have a lot of money. The money is because of a lot of education he must be having. The other way is because there is a lot of money, they can also buy a lot of degrees. Okay, whether they study and get the degree or not, they will be able to get a lot of scholarly degrees just like that. This is what Lakshmana says. Lakshmana says, Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Dharma has to protect its guardian. That is what we have heard. If that is the case, you should have been protected by now. What is happening here? Why are you in misery? Why is Sita Devi lost? Why is your kingdom lost? Why did we lose Dasharatha? All this misery has happened because we gave up the kingdom and came. We should have prioritized wealth. Dharma is important, but more important than Dharma is this Artha. Artha leads to the channelization of all Dharma. For Dharma, Artha is the root. This is what Lakshmana says. He says, I am telling all these things because I feel for your lament. You are lamenting, you are in misery. If the Adharmatmas have to be punished, right now Ravana should have not been there. He should have collapsed by now. Look at Ravana, he is enjoying life. Look at Indrajit, he is enjoying life. All these Adharmatmas are all in peace. Whereas Dharmatma like you, O Rama, is in deep distress. You are in great misery. How can this happen? This cannot happen, right? Everybody says Dharma rakshati rakshitaha. Whereas Dharma protected the guardian. It is not protecting. Therefore, this thought that Dharma is protecting the guardian is not true here. Somebody has given this thought. So this particular chapter is called Artha Prabalyam. Okay. Entire chapter, Lakshmana is talking about why Artha is very, very important. He says all these things, but towards the end he says, all these things I am telling Rama for your benefit. It's okay, whatever happened has happened. We cannot just like that give this up. We need to take revenge on this Rakshasa army. Let us all go attack this Rakshasas, Indrajit, Ravana, put them to death, destroy all these Rakshasas, go back, win Ayodhya by force now. He is still not giving up that particular anger he had in Ayodhya Kanda. There also he was talking about how the free will has to be exercised. Okay, where Rama talks about Daiva Prabalya, he talks about how destiny is the root cause of all this. Lakshmana says, I will control destiny by might. That's what I am going to do. I am going to put Kaikeyi into jail. I am going to arrest Dasharatha. I am going to, even if the Bharata comes with an army, I will kill all of them. That's what he says in Ayodhya Kanda. The same vigor Lakshmana is exhibiting here and says, we will destroy all these people. It is important that we need to teach them a lesson. The roaring Lakshmana is on one side. When all this is happening, the other side Vibhishana comes. So far Vibhishana has not been in the thick of the episode what is happening here. When Vibhishana comes, he asks Sugriva and the Vanara warriors, what is happening? Why is Rama upset? Then Hanuman, Sugriva and all say, Sita Devi has been killed. Hanuman came and reported that Indrajit has killed Sita Devi. Therefore Rama is in deep distress. Vibhishana immediately says, with all humility, whatever Hanuman has reported is wrong. It cannot happen. I know Ravana very well. Ravana any day will not allow anybody apart from him to go and even meet Sita, forget about touching her, killing her. It is impossible. I have tried multiple times telling Ravana, give back Sita. It didn't happen. Indrajit has zero chance to even go and meet Sita, forget about killing her. This is impossible. This I know the reason also why this has happened. I know Indrajit very well. Okay, Pambin kal Pambariyum. Like they say, the snake will understand the snakes better. Okay, this is the advantage of having Vibhishana here. The Kuta Yodhinaha, the Kuta Yuddha Niti, how people use the guerrilla warfare, how people use Maya Vidya, that and all is very clear in Vibhishana's mind. Vibhishana says, this Indrajit has done this in front of Hanuman to perplex all the Vanaras and all of you, and I know he has gone to this Nikumbila to perform his ritual. You know what, Rama? I think we need to catch him right now in this very instant. Before Indrajit completes his ritual, we need to go and catch him. Because if he completes his ritual, it will become extremely difficult for anybody to win over him. Even Indra cannot win over Indrajit. So therefore, let us all start immediately. I know you are in deep distress. You are still in the shock of losing Sita, which has not happened. You please send Lakshmana, it is enough. We will go with Lakshmana, Hanuman and Jambavan. We will go teach this Indrajit a lesson, kill Indrajit and come back in no time. Rama is now relaxing. Abba. As if the entire prana has come back. Vibhishana is charging Rama with this. Immediately Rama gets up. He pacifies himself. He tells Vibhishana, Vibhishana, can you repeat what you said? He looks at Lakshmana and says, can you repeat what you said to Vibhishana? Because so far Lakshmana was talking about Ardha Prabalya. Okay, Dharma will always guard its guardian. That is what Vibhishana is suggesting here. So therefore, Rama wants to hear what Vibhishana said again. Vibhishana says, O Rama, it is impossible that Indrajit has killed Sita. You please send Lakshmana right now. Lakshmana will be able to win over Indrajit. If Indrajit is won over, then you can easily assume that Ravana with his forces will be killed. But on the contrary, if Indrajit is able to finish his Yajna in Nikumbila, it is very difficult for us to win over them. Without winning Indrajit, we cannot win this war. And further he adds, there was a curse from Brahma which says, when Indrajit is caught performing his ritual and in between somebody hinders and calls him for war, that is the person who will be able to kill Indrajit. This is Brahma's curse. Therefore, this is the right time. Let us go and catch him. Immediately Rama says, O Lakshmana, this is your time. Go and win over Indrajit. Go along with Hanuman, Jambavan and Vibhishana and win over Indrajit and give me the glad news. Immediately Lakshmana prostrates in front of Rama, circumambulates Rama. Rama embraces, smells the forehead of Lakshmana and says, Jaya Vijayi Bhava. Go win over Indrajit and come back. The great army, the great Lakshmana with his mighty bow, they are all charging towards the army. They go to this place. It's a huge banyan tree. Inside this banyan tree is where this Nikumbila is. That's where the ritual is being performed. In front of that banyan tree, you cannot just like that enter into the banyan tree to kill Indrajit. In front of that army, there are before that banyan tree, there are crores of Rakshasa army standing there like a bluish cloud. Vibhishana shows this army and says, let us destroy this army. If we destroy this army, Indrajit will come out very soon, because he cannot put up with this destruction of his army very soon. So therefore they start destroying this army. Lakshmana, Hanuman, Jamban, everybody is destroying all these Rakshasa army. After some point of time, Hanuman says, oh Lakshmana, give me permission, I will go to the other side and attack. Okay, both sides, let us crush them. So Hanuman goes that side, he does sahasa. He is taking a lot of trees and big mountain rocks and then throwing it on hundreds and thousands of Rakshasas. They are all churned by all those mountain rocks which is falling on them. Huge cry from all the Rakshasas. They are all shouting. They are not able to manage. They are also initially pushing back, but after some point of time, one side the power of Lakshmana's arrows, another side the power of Hanuman, another side Jamban and his army, the other side Vibhishana is attacking them with his mace. Okay, they're all stuck. They're all stuck in this vyuha. And what is this vyuha? Lakshmana is crafting Brahma vyuha because he wants to protect that from Brahmastra. If again Indrajit comes and hits Brahmastra, he wants to protect the army. So he goes in Brahma vyuha formation. He's attacking. Indrajit is restless. He is hearing that sound for some time. After some point of time, he is becoming restless. He is coming in between the ritual and coming out. And then he looks both the sides. He is thinking, should I go to Lakshmana's side or should I go to Hanuman's side? He decides, okay, Lakshmana is in a vigorous mood. Let me go to Hanuman's side and starts waging war. He is starting attacking Hanuman. Immediately Vibhishana shows to Lakshmana saying, this Indrajit is not fighting with you. He is going and fighting with Hanuman. Let us go there and attack from the same side this Indrajit. So immediately they all go there. Indrajit is very angry. He is saying, Chittapanaya Nila, you are my uncle. Yeah, you are born in my same lineage and you are showing like a traitor, you are completely disclosing my identity to my enemy. You won't understand this. Always our family is our family. You have gone to the paksha of the enemies, and if you go there, they will kill all of us, and after that they will kill you also. I am telling you. You don't even know this. You don't have any culture. Vibhishana is retorting back saying, oh Indrajit, now you understood that I am your uncle. Earlier you never knew that I am your uncle, is it? Long back I told you what is dharma, what is adharma. While I might have been born in Rakshasa clan, I have no feature of Rakshasas. You guys always destroy rishis. You abduct women of other people, of other men. All these paradara bimarshanam or these destruction of all these rishis or destruction of all these Vedic rituals, killing innocent people, innocent children. All these things are your features. I never have this feature. Again and again I told you not to take this path of wrath or lust, but your father is always in the path of lust, you are always in the path of wrath. It is all extremes. This kama and krodha will lead to nowhere. Therefore, that point of time I told, but you never understood me. Your father insulted me and sent you here and sent me here. I don't care. You are supposed to have your end in the hands of Lakshmana. Okay, he is also like my son. It's not just you are like my son, he is like my son. My son, Lakshmana is going to kill you right now. You are not going to go out of this battlefield with your life right now. Then immediately he is firing a lot of arrows at Vibhishana, at Lakshmana, at Hanuman. And then he is telling Lakshmana, oh Lakshmana, don't you remember that Nagapasha? How both you and Rama were crying for your life. You were all cringing. Did you forget that? Lakshmana is saying, nobody talks about the past. Okay. You need to be present in the current moment. I am standing right in front of you with this mighty bow. You are throwing all these small pushpa bhanas on me. You fire all your astras and shastras. Let's see who is going to be the champion today. You have tom-tommed very well about your past glory, but who at the end of it is emerging victorious, they will be glorious. It's not whoever in interim they are winning, they are not going to be getting all the glory. You start charging your arrows. Then a mighty vigorous war starts with both of them. In fact, Vibhishana is chiding Indrajit saying, oh Indrajit, will somebody come to a war and then keep doing this homa? Okay, first of all, you are supposed to fight during the war. You are stopping war in between and going to do your homa. You do the remaining part of the homa in Yamaloka. The Yamaloka is waiting for you. You can continue your rituals there. And a huge war starts between the two of them. They start with the normal arrows, then they slowly graduate into these astras. He is charging Rudra Astra. It is counterattacked by Lakshmana with Varunastra. Then Indrajit is charging Asura, a terrible kind of weapon which is When that Asura is coming towards Lakshmana, it emanates a lot of wolves, jackals, lions, tigers, etc. All these animals are coming and falling on the side of Vanaras. Immediately Lakshmana is thinking about a weapon which he got from Shiva, and he is firing against this Asura, and that Asura is put to a close. Then Indrajit is taking a missile which is from Yama. He is charging that against Lakshmana. Lakshmana is remembering one of the missile which he got from Kubera. He is attacking that Yamastra with Kuberastra. Likewise, both of them are charging each other with missiles and Astra and Prati Astra. The war is vigorous. It is continuing again and again, and it is going on for multiple days. 3 days, 3 nights. Lakshmana and Indrajit are waging war against each other, and none of this is able to defeat each other. At one point of time, Indrajit is losing slowly. Why? Because Vibhishana is also jumping into action. Vibhishana is telling all the Vanara army, this Indrajit is the only person standing between Ravana and us. We need to kill him. I know I am having tears in my eyes when I am fighting against Indrajit, but those tears will be cleared by Lakshmana, who is like my son. So with all those shame, I am still going and fighting war. You all vigorously fight the war. He is going, taking his mace, he is just smashing all the steeds. Lakshmana is cutting the charioteer of Indrajit. Indrajit is holding the reins of the chariot with one hand and fighting with the other hand. Okay, dexterity. Ambidextrous, this Indrajit is. He is holding the reins with one hand and charging the steeds. With the other hand, he is charging the arrows. Then on the other hand, he is holding the steeds and then charging the arrow with the other hand. Lakshmana, whenever he is holding the steeds, is attacking Indrajit. Whenever he is holding the bow, he is attacking the steeds. Okay, terrible war, terrific war, fantastic war. All the Siddhas and Charanas are all looking from the space and then looking at this vigorous war of Indrajit. And then they are all saying, let everybody be safe, because all the directions, all the sky is becoming very dark. There are all these bad omens which are also seen. This war is continuing vigorously like this. In between, because the charioteer and chariot is also being smashed and Indrajit is on the ground, he perplexes these Vanaras. In the moment, he goes inside the city and comes back in no time with another chariot. Fresh chariot, fresh bow, fresh charioteer, fresh steeds, fresh set of weapons. Lakshmana is amazed. He says, wow, what is this character Indrajit? Okay, fantastic. What valor this person has. In no moment, very swiftly, he has come back with completely new set of all these weapons. And then he is vigorously attacking. Lakshmana thinks for a moment, why none of my arrows are able to defeat this Indrajit? At one point of time, both their armors are broken, but they are not able to break the other person. He is breaking one of the bow of Indrajit. He is again taking one more bow. He is again breaking that. Again, he is taking another bow. But he is not able to reach Indrajit. So therefore, Lakshmana is thinking at one point of time, he feels he needs to charge a missile to Indrajit, which is against Indrajit. So he takes Aindrastra. He charges that with Aindrastra and doesn't stop there. He is actually charging that Astra with Rama mantra. Dharmatma satya sandascha Ramo dasharatiryati Paurushe cha pratidvandvaha Sharainam jahi Ravanim. He feels, earlier I had insulted Dharma. Dharma is equal to Rama, Rama is equal to Dharma. So because I had told that maybe I am not able to reach Indrajit, now I will charge. Oh Shara, he is addressing Shara. Shara enam jahi Ravanim. Go and win over Indrajit. And he charges that with Rama mantra. If in this world there is a Dharmatma, if there is a Satyavan, and if that person is Rama, the one who cannot be compared to anybody, there is no person who is equal or greater to Rama, the incomparable Rama. O Shara, if that is true, Dharmatma Satya Sandascha Ramo Dasarathiyadi Paurushe Cha Pratidvandvaha Sharainam Jahi Ravanim. Go and win over this Indrajit. He charges that missile Aindrastra with Rama mantra. The Rishi is who? Lakshmana is the Rishi. The mantra is Rama mantra. He charges that. The world itself is becoming dim. The atmosphere stops. This bhana is going, emanating a lot of fire and smoke. Indrajit is perplexed. He is not able to react to that missile which is coming from Lakshmana. Straight it comes and chops the head of Indrajit along with the kundalas which is hanging from his ears. And Indrajit is put to death. When Indrajit is dead, everybody is doing Jai Kosha. Jai Lakshman, Jai Lakshman, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Sugriv. Everybody is happy. The entire Vanara army is coming and lifting Lakshmana Swami. They are all celebrating this Mahotsava of Indrajit being put to death. From the heavens, all the devas, including Indra, they are all showering rain like flowers on top of Lakshmana. They are all coming towards Rama. They are all submitting this news. Lakshmana is coming very happily to tell this news, but he is very, very humble. Okay, Lakshmana never speaks greatly about himself in front of Rama. So he is coming and standing. Vibhishana is coming and telling Rama, "Oh Rama, Lakshmana has killed Indrajit. What a terrible war with 3 nights, 3 days. He has put Indrajit to death. And now is the time for us to wage war with Ravana." Rama is very, very happy. He takes Indrajit, places him in his lap. He embraces. Lakshmana is blushing. Okay, such a big Lakshmana is won over Indrajit, who is untouchable to anybody. That Lakshmana, Rama, because of his Vatsalya Bhava, is taking and then doing Alingana and keeping on his lap. Okay, in front of this huge army where Hanuman is, Jambavan is there, Vibhishana is there, Sugriva is there. Lakshmana is sitting on the lap of, like in Bhadrachalam, how Sita Devi is sitting on the lap of Rama. Imagine how Lakshmana is sitting on the lap of Rama. Okay, that too, a grown Lakshmana. Okay, Lakshmana is blushing. Then immediately Rama says, "Oh Lakshmana, fantastic is your warfare. You have won over Indrajit. The right hand of Ravana is cut. I am promising, like how you have put an end to this Indrajit, I am going to kill Rama and his army very soon, and we are going to attain Sita back. Fantastic war you have done, fantastic work you have done. O Sushena, please heal the wounds of Lakshmana and as well as the army who have all been hurt by Indrajit's arrows." Immediately Sushena is giving a lot of medicines to them, and they are all coming back to normalcy. Rama says, "Now Ravana has to come. He doesn't have any more shield. Therefore, we will wait for Ravana to come, and I will put Ravana to an end." This news of Indrajit being killed goes to Ravana. Ravana is very, very upset. He is in deep distress. He is lamenting, "Oh Indrajit, how did you leave your father?" Okay, we have all seen in Ramayana Panashruti how the Pretakarya is not done for the young people. Okay, here Ravana is lamenting, "Oh son, when I am alive, the father, you son, you have left me and gone. I need to perform funeral rites for you. Alas, how can this happen? You have not been able to be defeated even by celestials, but you have been defeated by these human princes. How does this happen?" Then he becomes really, really angry. Okay, all the people, the Rakshasas they're all becoming happy for a moment by seeing the angry Ravana. Okay, this Ravana says, "This Indrajit only killed an illusory Sita, but let me go and kill the real Sita. Okay, it is going to weaken the force, let me go." And immediately he draws a sword and then rushes to Ashokavana. Ashokavana, Sita Devi looks at Ravana and feels, this Ravana, the terrible Ravana is coming here. I think he is going to come to kill me. Either he has suffered great defeat, or I don't know, maybe Rama and Lakshmana are also dead. Alas, what is my misfortune? Again, this Ravana is coming, and all these Rakshasis are all very happy. When all these things is being seen, there is a very, very pure minister called Suparshva. He is holding Ravana and says, "Oh Ravana, what has happened to you? You are a Vedic scholar. You cannot go and kill a woman. Show all your valor in front of your enemy who is standing there. They are all still there, and you are coming to kill a woman. You cannot do this. You are a learned person. You are a scholar." I don't know what happened, but every time this kind of argument happens with Ravana, he is taking a step back. When Vibhishana says, he reduced the punishment of capital punishment to Hanuman and set the tail on fire. Likewise, here also he heeds to Suparshva's words and says, "Okay, I will go for war." He comes back, but immediately he doesn't go for war. He calls a great force. What is this force called? Moolabala. Okay, Moolabala is the foundation. It is the root. They are the security force for the king. Whenever the king is there, his own security force, that itself is multifold. Okay, there are millions of Rakshasas who are in that Moolabala. He calls that Moolabala force and says, "You all go and isolate Rama. Let Rama be separated, and you all either kill Rama or you destroy all his weapons and weaken him. Tomorrow I will go to war and kill this Rama when he is already been weakened." This is his master plan. So all the Rakshasas are all coming. Suddenly the Vanaras are all wondering, where is this army coming from? They thought a lot of army has been killed, but this Moolabala is stationed in different places. Okay, he is commanding all of them, and then they are all going. This is the 8th day of the war. Okay, 3 days only Indrajit. Before that only 4 days. This is the 8th day. That's what Valmiki says. The 8th day of the war, all these Moolabala Yuddha is happening. They are all coming. Somehow they are able to attack all these Vanaras, and they are all able to isolate Rama. Rama also says that I am going to wage this war on my own. And then he goes and he charges his missiles and arrows on all these Rakshasas. He is using his Gandharvastra against these Rakshasas. He is keeping his bow like a chakra. Okay, he is keeping his bow in the form of a wheel, and then he is taking from his right hand, he is holding the bow with his left hand, he is taking his bana from the right hand and charging and firing on all these Rakshasas. He is holding with the right hand, he is taking from the left hand the bana. There are both the side quivers are there, and both are Akshaya Tulira. So he is taking the bana, he is placing and then charging. When he is charging, it starts as 1, it goes as 10, it goes to the sky as 100, and then it lands on the Rakshasas as thousands and 10,000s. Pataya, all these Rakshasas are all falling dead. At some point of time, because of this Gandharvastra, like how the senses are not able to feel the Atman which is inside. Okay, we are all there. We cannot feel the Atman. Likewise, all these Rakshasas are all surrounding Rama. They cannot see Rama. There are two ways to look at it. They are all seeing Rama everywhere. They are seeing Rama nowhere. Okay, they are not able to find Rama, like how the senses are not able to find the Atman. But everywhere they turn around, they are feeling this is Rama. Every Rakshasa is attacking another Rakshasa saying, this is Rama, this is Rama, Engum Raman, Yadilum Raman. So everywhere Rama is. That is the beauty of this Gandharvastra. In no time, Rakshasa is hitting a Rakshasa, Rama is also hitting the Rakshasas. Okay, in no time, like how Ardhadika Murta, we saw 14,000 Rakshasas were killed by a single Rama. Here also all the Devas, the Gandharvas, the Charanas, the Siddhas are all wondering how this Rama single-handedly is going to kill these Rakshasas. These Rakshasas are how many? 100,000. 100,000 is how many? A lakh. Where is 14,000? Where is a lakh? 7 times. Okay. So this entire army, and not just that. Here, Valmiki says 10,000 elephants, 18,000 chariots, 18,000 steeds, and more than a lakh of Rakshasas have been destroyed and made in no time. Elephants are smashing against elephants, steeds are smashing against steeds, Rakshasas are smashing against Rakshasas, Rakshasas are killing themselves. Okay, they are all feeling everywhere it is Rama, so they are attacking each other thinking it is Rama. In no time, all those people have been put to death. All the Vanaras are all standing, sitting outside. Like all kids, how they are watching, they are all looking at Rama and then wondering, what is this war? Towards the end of it, Rama is saying, Etarastram balam divyam mamava trambhyakasya va. This is the war which can be done either by me or by Rudra. Nobody else. Rudra is the Murti of speed. Okay, this kind of speed. For the Rakshasas, it might be as if they have been there for days. But this is 1 day's war. In 1 day, you can imagine 1 lakh Rakshasas being killed. Okay, 1 lakh Rakshasas, 10,000 elephants, 18,000 chariots, 18,000 steeds. Fantastic war. This is unbelievable, amazing war. Everybody is wonderstruck. And that's why Rama is saying this is the warfare either of Rudra or by me. We are the only one who can wage this kind of war, and he enters into his Kudara. Okay, everybody is wondering, awestruck. Now this news reaches Lanka. In Lanka, all the Rakshasis are all lamenting. There is one full sarga where Valmiki says the Rakshasis are all lamenting because a lot of Rakshasis have either lost their brothers, their fathers, their sons, their husbands. They have all lost. So all the Rakshasis are saying, all their anger, they are all angry, they are all sad, they have all lost their bandhus. They are all rootless. Okay, because of the ruthless Rama, they are all becoming rootless. And they are all wondering now what will happen to us. And all their anger is coming on one person. This idiotic Surpanaka. Who asked Surpanaka to be in Kamavasha of this Rama? Because of all this started. She went and waged this unnecessary Manmata Shara type. She went. Because of that, all these Sharas, the real arrows are coming and attacking us. All our family are all lost here. That time itself, Ravana should have realized. Kara, Dushana, Trisharas, in Janasthana, 14,000 Rakshasas were destroyed. That point of time also we didn't realize. Kabanda, Virada were destroyed. Vali was destroyed by a single arrow by this Rama. Even then he didn't realize. Atikaya, Narantaka, Devantaka, Trisharas, Kumbhakarna were destroyed. Indrajit also was destroyed. But even then, Ravana was not satisfied. He killed all our Mitra Bandhus. Alas, we have lost all our family. Once upon a time when all these Devas were tortured by Ravana and his gang, they all went along with Indra and asked Brahma that we need protection. That point of time he said, don't worry, there will be a man who will be born to put an end. The human will go and destroy Ravana. That is what Brahma said. And all these Devas went and asked Shiva, Maheshwara, that we have to have protection. Maheshwara, Shiva said, a lady will be born, that lady will become the root cause of destruction of Ravana. That lady is none other than Sita and that man is none other than Rama. Now we are all in hopeless condition. All this lamenting is being heard by Ravana. Ravana feels this is the time I need to go for war. Okay, and slowly and steadily this ego of Ravana is thinned down. Ravana feels that I am going to go for my death. Martavyam iti Ravanaha. He feels I am going to go, but I need to wage the war. He goes along with his residual army, Virupaksha, Mahodara, Mahaparsva. Virupaksha is attacked by the great fist of Sugriva. He is put to death. Mahodara, again by Sugriva. Very beautiful war. Okay, both of them are waging war with their swords. But one point of time, Sugriva slashes the sword and cuts the head of Mahodara. The last person is Mahaparshva. Mahaparshva is being defeated by Angada. Mahaparshva is trying to attack Angada with an axe. He is releasing himself and then using his fist and then smashing the temple. The head of Mahaparshva is being hit by Angada and the head is chutnified. So after that, Mahaparshva is put to death. All these things Ravana is looking at. Ravana is very, very angry. He says, the vriksha, the Rama vriksha, which is giving the fruit of Sita, for which the branches are Jambavan, Hanuman, Angada, all those people, that Rama vriksha I am going to cut today. When I go into this war, even the space cannot measure my kind of valor. Even the air or the fire cannot measure my valor. I am going to have huge destruction. I am going to create havoc among all these Vanaras. Saying so, he is charging one missile called Tamasastra. It is burning all these Rakshasa, it is burning all these Vanaras. The entire space becomes dark. Everybody is burning with fire. Okay, it is dark fire. Okay, it is a very unique kind of a weapon. Okay, he is charging, everybody is feeling a lot of heat, but it is thoroughly dark. Okay, very unique. Ravana is Ravana. Okay, he is Loka Ravanaha, so he has to have his own innovation. So therefore, he is charging that missile and he is laughing. Ha ha ha, if possible you all can come out of this astra. Then slowly that darkness is getting removed. Rama is charging Agneya Astra. Because of that, slowly there is light which is coming. Ravana is looking in the opposite direction. There is Lakshmana standing, a tall Lakshmana who is in the color of fire. The very, very bright fire, very fair in color. Next to him there is Varnam Shyamashruta, the one who is dark in color, dark complexion. A huge Rama with his huge bow is standing there. Both the warrior princes are standing for war. And immediately the war starts. Multiples of Astras and Sastras, both of them are waging war against each other. Lakshmana is firing arrows against Ravana. Ravana is firing arrow, but he is immediately going towards Ravana's side. And immediately there is Rama Ravana Astra Parampara. Both of them directly jump into Astras this time. Very, very huge kind of Astras. After the first Astra is being quelled and it is being subdued by Rama, immediately Ravana is taking this Asurastra. You all would remember when Indrajit used this Asurastra. From Asura, terrible beings come out of it. Okay, all these jackals, wolves, vultures, tigers, all these things come out. All the Vanaras are all worried. Oh, what is this Astra? Immediately Rama takes this Astra called Saurastra. From Saurastra, different discs come. There are suns, there are moons, there are crescents, there are planets, all these grahas. They are all going as fireballs. And they are all falling on each of these animals, and they are all firing all these animals, and all these animals are becoming into ashes. Ravana is wondering, okay, you have been able to destroy this. You try attacking this particular missile. He takes an astra which is made by Maya, and he is shooting that arrow. Immediately Rama is counter-attacking that with Gandharvastra, and he is putting that to an end. Then Rudrastra is being taken by Ravana. Rama takes Varunastra. Then there is Nagapasha being used by Ravana, that is being charged by Garudastra by Rama. Like this, the Astra and Prati Astra is being taken. There is Varunastra which is charged by Ravana. There is Parvatastra which is charged by Rama, and each of these Astras are being subdued. One is not greater over the other person. Okay, like this, the war is becoming vigorous more and more, and they are not able to see any loophole in the opponent. Like this, the war is continuing. Lakshmana is also charging a lot of arrows. He is charging one arrow to the charioteer and cutting the head of the charioteer. He is taking out the flag of Ravana with multiple arrows. He is attacking the steeds. Vibhishana is jumping in front of like how he did in front of Indrajit. He is jumping in front of the chariot of Ravana and destroying all those steeds with his mace. Okay, Ravana is very, very angry. He is charging his arrows against Vibhishana. He is taking one spear, a Shakti, a terrible kind of weapon with which he attacked even earlier these Vanaras when he was in the first round. This is the second round he has come, right? He is taking this Shakti and firing against Vibhishana. Lakshmana is charging his arrows and destroying this Shakti. Immediately Ravana says, "Oh Lakshmana, you have done a good job of saving Vibhishana. You try saving yourself now." He is charging another Shakti. The Shakti is with 8 bells. Ashtagantam. There is Ashtaganta which is there on that Shakti, the great spear, and it is coming straight towards Lakshmana. Lakshmana is firing multiple arrows, but that arrows are becoming fruitless. This Shakti Ayuda is directly coming towards Lakshmana and hitting on the chest of Lakshmana. Lakshmana is fallen down. Immediately all the Vanaras are all astounded. They are all wondering what has happened to Lakshmana. Lakshmana is fallen on the ground. Rama immediately runs to Lakshmana. And already we saw, even the last time same thing happened. When a foe is standing right in front of you, you cannot keep tending to your own people. You will have to attack that foe. Even here, immediately Rama runs to Lakshmana. When everybody is watching this scene where Shakti has attacked Lakshmana, Rama pulls this Shakti right in front of the entire army and breaks the Shakti and throws it away and tells Sushena, "Please attend to this Lakshmana. Right now, in front of my eyes, this Ravana has come. I need to go and destroy." Like a Chataka Pakshi, the one which is waiting for rain. I have been waiting for this Ravana to come in front of my eyesight for a long time. Like a Chataka Pakshi in summer, I have been waiting for this rain. Today this rain in the Rupa of Ravana has come. I am going to destroy this Ravana. Saying so, he is immediately charging towards Ravana with his bow. Multiple arrows. When Rama was attending to Lakshmana, Ravana is firing those arrows on Rama. Rama's body is full of ranas. Okay, all arrows are piercing Rama. Rama is emanating blood from his limbs. He is looking as if he is a Kimshuka Vriksha. All the red flowers of Kimshuka and Shalmali, like that, his body is full blood red. With that, he is taking his bow and charging against this Ravana and firing all these arrows. He is like a cyclonic storm. Hanuman immediately says, "You come on to my shoulder and fire against this Ravana." He is firing n number of arrows like a cyclonic storm. Suddenly this Ravana is not able to hold on to himself. Like how a cyclonic storm chases away the rain. Likewise, Rama, like a wind, like a gust of a storm, is chasing away clouds. He is chasing away Ravana. Ravana goes. This charioteer takes Ravana to some distance. Ravana is not able to bear, so he is going to some other distance. Rama immediately comes back. He is lamenting for Lakshmana. "Oh Lakshmana, what is the use of this war? What is the use of Sita Devi? Deshe deshe kalattani, deshe deshe cha bandavaha." I can go to any place, I can get wife, because wife is somebody who we acquire, who we go to different place and find out. But whereas this brata, this brother, is by birth, where will I get another Lakshmana? I am not able to get. Even bandhus I will be able to get, but somebody like Lakshmana, who gave all his life for my sake, 14 years in the forest, he came by feet, he served me thoroughly. That great brother Lakshmana, you are my soul in an outside form. You are here. How will I live my life? I am going to give up my life. How can this happen to you? My bow is slipping from my hand. My bhana is all going away. I don't know how. What will I go back and explain to Sumitra? What will I go back and explain to Kausalya? They will ask, "Where is Lakshmana? How did you manage to lose your brother and come back?" Will they not ask me? Alas, have I been alertless to let you be charged by the Shakti missile, by this Ravana? He is lamenting like this. Then Sushena comes there and tells Rama, he consoles Rama, says, "Oh Rama, don't be worried. This Lakshmana is fine. This Lakshmana is hurt, but he has not lost his life. You look at his face. His face is still splendorous. Okay, he is unconscious. I know what is the treatment for this. Oh Hanuman, this is the time which has come again for you." Okay, the earlier time, Sanjeevani Hanuman, we saw in Sarga number 74. This is after a few more Sargas. Again, Hanuman has to go to that Himalaya Parvata. Sushena says, "You already know that place. Please do a repeat of that same exercise. You need to go to that Himalaya Parvata. You need to go to that Oshadi Parvata and bring Sanjeevakarani, Sandanakarani, Savalyakarani, etc. That is the medicine which can heal this Lakshmana." Immediately he goes. Okay, here Valmiki is very, very short in terms of description. He doesn't say Sapucha Mudyam Yabhujanga Kalpam, etc. and all. Immediately Hanuman flies. In no second, in 3 slokas, he goes there. Again, that Parvata is not revealing itself. Again, Hanuman pulls that entire mountain, comes back. With the smell of that itself, Lakshmana is getting up. Then Sushena is taking those herbs and giving it to Lakshmana. Lakshmana is coming back to his normal self. And Rama is very, very happy. Rama says, I am finally at peace, O Lakshmana. I was for a moment completely bewildered. What will I do without you? Lakshmana is coming back. He is still tired. He is saying, O Rama, whatever has happened to me has happened. But you cannot lament like this like a trivial person. You are the Lokanatha. You have made me a promise. Like how I killed Indrajit, you made a promise that you will kill Ravana. Without that task being accomplished, how can you lament like a trivial person? Okay, this is the Veera Gambhirya. This is the Gambhirya of all these Veera Purushas. This Veerya Rasa is always bubbling with great energy. Lakshmana, despite his weakness, he is telling Rama, go and perform your act. Okay, like how one point of time he says, no, Kimatmanam Mahatmanam Atmanam Naobdyase. He says, oh Rama, you have committed to a task, go and perform the task. By today you need to put an end to Ravana. That is my requirement. You don't lament like this. Immediately Rama is also boosted. Valmiki doesn't close this chapter like this. He says, Hanuman again takes this Oshadi Parvata, goes, rests again back in Himalaya and comes back. Okay, very beautiful. This ecological balance always is seen throughout this epic of Valmiki. Then Ravana comes back in this Ratha. Rama is ready. Rama is with double vigor. He wants to put an end to Ravana. All these things is being seen by all these Devas and Siddhas and Charanas from the heavens. Some of the Devas are saying this is an unequal war. Look at Ravana. He is sitting nicely in one chariot. He has 8 steeds. Indrajit has only 4 steeds, horses. Here Ravana is in a chariot which is pulled by 8 horses. Okay, he is with a glorious chariot. He is having the protection of the chariot and the steeds also with a charioteer. Whereas Rama is on the ground or he is on Hanuman. This is an unequal war. It will be a great wonder if you are able to see an equal war. That's what they say. Immediately Indra calls Matali, his own charioteer, and says, oh Matali, you know what is the routine. You take my Ratha, you offer it to Rama, and you be with Rama till the time Ravana Jaya happens. Okay, it is important. Ravana has to be won over. You take this. Amantraihi, Indraihi, Haribihi. The great Indra's Ratha, it is coming, descending. It is coming down. The golden chariot by a golden charioteer, Matali. Very beautiful steeds called Hari. They are all there. That particular chariot is coming to the ground. Matali is coming and telling Rama, oh Rama, this is Indra's chariot. Indra has given this chariot for you. This is Indra's weapons. This is the Abedya Kavacha of Indra. This is the spear, the Shakti Ayudha of Indra. All these bows and arrows are all of Indra. You please get into this chariot and win over Ravana. This is the Deva Sahaya to you. Deva Sahaya, Deva Raja Sahaya to you. So immediately Rama's humility, that also we need to appreciate. Immediately Valmiki says, Rama doesn't jump into the chariot. He immediately comes, prostrates in front of the chariot. He circumambulates the chariot and then he gets into the chariot. Okay, this is a fantastic thing. Even when Rama is given the kingship, Kausalya blesses Rama saying, you have been given this task of adoring the throne of Lord Vishnu and performing the task of this Paripalana of the Prajas. Okay, Praja Paripalana. Tatvartam, you have been given this throne. So therefore, it is a task, a responsibility given to you. Rama never says, this is my throne. Kausalya never says, this is your throne. Dasaratha never says, this is the throne of Rama. Okay, everybody says, this is the throne which is of the great Lord, and that is come to me, I need to serve it. Likewise here, while the Ratha has been given to Rama, Rama is the Rati, but he is very clear in respecting that Rati. We can always think, okay, the chariot is a non-living being. Okay, this is an important thing for us to recognize. It is not just the living beings we need to be respectful to, even if it is a non-living being. It could be a pencil, it could be a book, it could be a mic, it could be a photo, it could be a mirror. Everything has a purpose. Rama reveals that purpose here. He is circumambulating that Ratha and getting into that chariot, and then again the vigorous war starts. Dvai Ratha. Both the chariots, these chariots are already known to each other. Matali knows the charioteer of Ravana. The steeds know the other steeds. Okay, even the Ratha might be knowing the other Ratha. You don't know. Both of these are dashing against each other. The muscle is dashing against the muscle. The Vimana of one chariot is dashing against the Vimana of the other chariot. The charioteer and the charioteer are fighting against each other. The steeds and the steeds are facing against each other. Rama and Ravana are facing against each other. There are all these varsha of arrows. There are astras and prati-astras. 100,000 lakh of arrows are charged by Rama. Again, the prati-astras come from Ravana's side. Both of them are dashing against each other. They are not able to find the loopholes. Like this, the war is becoming vigorous and vigorous and vigorous. Daima missile is being charged by Ravana. The counter attack is again by another Daiva missile. There is Gandharvastra, there is again Prati Gandharvastra. Likewise, both of them are attacking each other. Even in the earlier Sarga, when Rama is coming and attacking, he is telling all these Vanaras. Now the Vanaras are not fighting with Rakshasas, I think. They are all looking at Rama Ravana Yuddha. He is telling, Asinav Parvatagreshu Mamedam Ravanasya Cha Adya Ramasya Ramatvam Pashyantu Mama Samyughe. You all sit here, you all relax. Enjoy this combat between me and Ravana. That is what he says and chases Ravana. Here the war is becoming vigorous and vigorous and vigorous. All these people, the Siddhas and Charanas are all wondering, what is this war? Can this war be comparable? It is becoming incomparable. Nobody is able to win over the other person. Like this, they are all talking, they are all saying, let the world be at peace. The world should not be destroyed because of the vigorous war between Rama and Ravana. They are all wondering and talking to each other. Here the war is in its peak. Nobody is tired. Nobody is tired, whether it is day, whether it is night. The war is continuing vigorously. At one point of time, a great trident, a shula, is being taken by Ravana and being attacked, thrown at Rama. He says, this trident has been taken because of my rage. It is going to drink your life. He says this and throws. And now Rama is taking the spear of Indra, Shakti, and throwing it against this particular trident. It is going and destroying. This is Ravana Shula Bhangaha. Everybody is saying, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. All the Vanaras are all very happy. Because every weapon which is being taken, whether it is missile of Maya, it is missile of Yama, or missile of anybody, what is being taken by Ravana, it is being put to dust by Rama's astras, the Prati astras. Therefore, after this, Rama is vigorously attacking. Multiple arrows he is firing against the charioteer, against the steeds, against Ravana. Ravana is completely perplexed. He is not able to react to Rama's Pratibha. We know in one of the gunas, Rama is called as Pratibhanavan. Okay, here, interestingly, Valmiki says, from his Pratibha, different missiles start emanating. Okay, from his intuition, different missiles are coming to Rama's mind. And because of the omens which is suggesting destruction to Ravana and a lot of victory to Rama, Rama feels more charged and he is getting different astras are coming to the mind of Rama. When I was reading this space, I was thinking Pratibhanavan. The bhanas are coming from the Pratibha. So different bhanas are coming from his intuition. He is charging on Ravana. At one point of time, Ravana is perplexed. He is not able to take his arrow and charge. Okay, he is completely standstill. He is completely astounded because of this Astra-Sastra Vidya of Rama. Immediately the charioteer is realizing. The charioteer immediately pulls this Ravana and goes out of the battlefield. Ravana is unconscious for a moment, then he regains consciousness. He is then shouting. Okay, because this charioteer has pulled Ravana from that battlefield. Immediately Ravana, they are all very, very monotonous in terms of their thinking. He immediately thinks like how he shouted at Vibhishana saying, you have gone to the Edri Paksha. He shouted at Malyavan. Whenever anybody gives something, does something good, like Vibhishana says, no, Vakta Shrota Cha Durlabaha. Somebody who says good things, it could be Patya, but it could be the truth which is bitter. First of all, to get such kind of a speaker is difficult. Even if you get such a kind of speaker, to get a listener is difficult. So that has been repeated in Ravana's history. Here Ravana immediately starts scolding this charioteer saying, I think you have been bribed by this opponent army. That is why like a coward you have brought me back from this Yuddha Bhumi. Take me back. You have done a very, very big insult to me. I am completely shameful now. It is a shameless act which you have done. I am certain that you have gone to the side of the foes. That's what he says. Immediately the charioteer says, O Rajan, I am in my senses first of all. He says, you have gone out of your senses. You are angry. You have taken bribe, etc. He says, no, I am in my senses. I have not gone to the foe's side. I am always doing the duty of a charioteer. The duty of a charioteer is to understand the Rati. It is Sarati. Okay, the Sarathi cannot independently act of the Rati. He needs to be very clear about the temperament of the Rati. He needs to understand how the person in the chariot is. You were unconscious. My steeds have become very tired. Now is the time. A charioteer has been taught the charioteering kind of art, such that you need to go front and back, sideways. All these movements are important. We need to know when we need to attack. We need to know when we need to defend. We need to know when we need to push forward. We need to know when we need to retreat. Okay, retreating is not an act of cowardice. It's also an important Yuddha Niti. So therefore, I have done the right thing. Like this, if we have continued, you would have been put to death. All of us would have died. It is my duty to, my only sole responsibility is to protect my Rati. That's why I have done this. I have no other intention. I have always been loyal to you. I will be loyal to you. This is what he says. Immediately Ravana understands he's made a mistake. He immediately takes one bracelet and gives to charioteer and says, I am fresh. Let us go back to the Yuddha Kala. During the same time, says Agastya comes there and he is giving the bodhana of Aditya Hridaya to Sri Rama and says, you please keep the sun mantra, the Surya mantra with you, and whenever this Ravana is coming back, you charge him along with this Surya mantra and you will be able to defeat. He says that Ravana is coming back, Rama is again back in his chariot, Indra's chariot. Matali is ready, waiting. Rama is showing Ravana's chariot to Matali and says, oh Matali, you look at that Ravana's chariot. Ravana's chariot is coming on the left side. It is as if it is swerving to the left. Okay, he is coming very fast, but the swerve, all these things are omens. He is saying the swerve is on the left side. Okay, it is like everybody is in cricket season, right? It is as if the ball is coming as an in-swinger from that side. Okay, it is swerving to the left. It is not swerving towards the right and going as an outswinger. So therefore, it is coming like that, but it is not a great omen. Right, Rama knows how to attack in-swingers very well, it looks like. He says this is a bad omen. So this Ravana is coming for his destruction. I think this is the right time for us to attack. Not just that, he is looking at a lot of omens. There are jackals howling, there are birds going in anti-clockwise direction. There are all these red blood drops which are falling on the side of where Ravana is. The world is becoming very catastrophic. Air is blowing in a haphazard manner. There are birds which are doing vichi kuchi in a very, very haphazard manner. All this are as if Ravana is going to be destroyed. It is all for Jetavyamiti Ragavaha, Martavyamiti Ravanaha. This is what it is. It is all signaling. Therefore, it is the time for us to attack. Please charge in the direction where Ravana is coming. Again, the war starts. Again, both of them are vigorously attacking against each other. All the Siddhas, Charanas, they are all looking at this fight which is not ending. Days and nights are going, This fight is not coming to an end. They are all wondering, is there any war which is going to be equal to this war between Rama and Ravana? Gaganam gaganakaram sagaras sagaropamaha Rama Ravana yor yuddham Rama Ravana yoriva. Only the space can be equal to the space. Likewise, the ocean can be equivalent to the ocean. This Rama Ravana Yuddha can only be equal to Rama Ravana Yuddha. There can be nothing which can be superlative to this. Everything is subservient to this great war. I hope the entire world is being safe after this war. We don't want the world to be destroyed at the end of this war. That is what they are all fearing. They are all praying for the welfare of all the Pashus and all the Brahmanas. Go Brahmane biha. Everybody let them be with Sukha. That's what they are all praying for. When this is happening, then Rama is taking a fantastic, glorious arrow and he is charging this arrow and aiming at the head of Ravana. He is firing that arrow to the head of Ravana. Ravana's head is cut. Okay, for a moment Rama feels that Ravana is dead. Okay, but without any action, without any build-up, how can this happen? Okay, just like that one arrow cannot destroy Ravana, right? So suddenly one more head is coming out from Ravana's head. Ravana's torso. From the throat, another head is coming up. The second head is also being cut by Rama. Again, one more head comes up. Again, one more head is being cut. Again, one more head comes up. Like this, how many heads? 101 heads. 100 times Rama is dispatching the arrow without, as if one fruit is coming, he is destroying one fruit, one head is coming, the head is destroyed, again one head is coming. Like this, 100 heads have been destroyed, the 101st head has come out. This is the Maya Jala of Ravana. He is wondering what is happening. All my arrows which were used against Vali, against Kumbhakarna, against Kabanda against Virada. None of these are becoming useful in front of this Ravana. How can this happen? Then Matali is telling Rama, oh Rama, Ajanan Niva, why are you as if you don't know? Okay, you know the entire secret behind Ravana, how he has to be killed, etc. But as if you don't know you are here, maybe you are giving me a role. Okay, I also should do some Vaksahaya like Sampati maybe. So Matali is saying, it is being told that only Brahmastra can put an end to Ravana. You please charge this Brahmastra against Ravana and put him to death. Then immediately, the great Narasreshta Sri Rama is taking his Dhanusreshta and charging a Sharasreshta, a beautiful arrow. What is the might of this arrow? Here Valmiki says, Yasya Vajeshu Pavanaha. The movement of this arrow is that of the wind. Okay, what is the pala? What is the fruit of this? It is Pavaka Bhaskarau. The fruit of this arrow is Agni and Surya, Pavaka Bhaskarau. The weight of this particular arrow, Gaurave, Meru Mandarau. The weight of this particular arrow is that of Meru and Mandara. The other day itself I was telling these missiles are not easy to understand. Okay, Shariram Akashamayam. That is all the more confusing. Okay, we are all Vedanta students here. Okay, this is also as confusing as some of those critical elements which we see there, right? The Sharira, the body of this arrow is Akashamaya. So what does it mean? It is visible and invisible. Okay, when Dasharatha is wanting to crown Rama, he says you need to be visible and invisible to the subjects and ministers. Okay, here the arrow which is coming from Rama is also visible and invisible. Okay, what is that arrow? We don't know. We'll have to just imagine. Okay, whenever I try to imagine an arrow, I give it a form, but here the form is of Akasha. Okay, the weight of that particular arrow, we need to imagine one invisible force which is coming with the weight of Meru and Mandara, which is coming with a fire in front of it. Okay, so only the fire might be visible. The body of that arrow is not visible. Okay, and what is the speed of that? It is the wind speed. Manomayam Vayu Vegam. Okay, it is coming with that speed. That is the kind of arrow what is being charged. And what is this arrow's speciality? Okay, in a particular text called Chapa Bana Stvavam, Ramabhadra Dikshitar is talking about this Bana in 400 different slokas. Okay, here also Valmiki says, the Bana which is here to restore the glory of Ikshvaku dynasty. Okay, like how we see about Hanuman in the first sarga of Sundarakanda. How Hanuman is going to restore the glory of Ikshvaku dynasty, to establish Dharma, etc. Here, Valmiki says very similar slokas about this Bana which is going to win over Ravana. This particular Bana is going to establish Dharma. It is going to destroy Adharma. It is going to destroy Ravana. It is going to restore the glory of Sita. It is going to bring back and restore Sita. It is going to restore the glory of the entire rishis and sages who have given their life or who are all aspiring for universal welfare. The Bhana which is going to commit universal welfare. Yada yada hi dharmascha glanidbhavata bharatha. Whenever there is this dark clouds, we should imagine what Lakshmana was saying. Okay, whenever Dharma is being surrounded by adharmic clouds, this Bhana is going to thrash all those adharmic clouds and going to be a lightning and going to be a ray of hope for all the people who are in the path of Dharma. A great Dharma which is going to be established. This particular Bana is going to establish that. Rama charges that particular arrow, the great arrow, and charges that arrow with Brahma Mantra, because it is Brahmastra, and he is firing that great missile towards the chest of Ravana. Ravana is perplexed. He is not able to counter-attack that Brahmastra with anything. It comes in the speed of wind. Because we are all thinking, okay, it will give enough time for Ravana to react. There is no time to react. You charge and send, it is there. That's about it. In a flash, like a lightning, it comes and dashes the chest of Ravana. It comes out, piercing the chest of Ravana, and again comes to Rama. Rama has already taken his next arrow because of the Padaka Dosham. He has become habitual in taking his arrow. You know, number of days and nights this war has happened? 7 days and nights. 4 days for everybody before Indrajit, 3 days for Indrajit, 1 day for the Moolabala, and 7 days for only one Ravana. We should understand what is the power of Ravana when he is standing against Rama himself. Such a great hero, such a great villain. That is why they said, Gaganam Gaganakaram Sagara Sagarupamaha, Rama Ravana Yoriddham Rama Ravana Yoriva. Rama and Ravana are incomparable. There is no other hero like Rama, there is no other villain like Ravana. Okay, the entire the warfare in Mahabharata happened for 18 days, right? Here we are talking about one single Ravana, day and night for 7 days and 7 nights they have fought this war. And at the end of it, this Ramabana, Brahmastra is going and charging. And because of that habit, Rama immediately takes the next Bana. He is just putting it back. It goes and settles into the quiver. Even this Bana, after firing Ravana, is coming back to Rama's Ambura Tulira. Ravana, the great terror, Ravanaha, Loka Ravanaha, he is put to death. He is falling like Indra's flag, which is being pulled down after a festival. He is falling down. The entire space, which was completely dark, we should all remember what we saw as the omens. The space is becoming completely clear. The entire directions are becoming very clear. The space is crystal clear, such that even the nakshatras, the moon, etc. are visible. The air is blowing very, very peacefully. Manda Marutha. The breeze is very, very soothing to all the people. Sun is very clear. Moon is very clear. All the birds are at peace. The trees are at peace. The earth is at peace. The rivers are in peace. The mountains are in peace. The Siddhas, Charanas, the Rishis, they are all saying, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri Ram. They are all showering flowers from the heavens. That's all coming and falling on Rama. It is all as if for all his wounds, it is all like medicinal touch, all these flowers. Sri Rama is standing as Vijaya Rama here. This is a lot of women, a lot of children, and playing havoc with nature, controlling all the forces. Havoc with nature, controlling all the forces. All these things had to be destroyed by Rama. That is the plea of all the celestials. That is why Narayana himself came in a mortal form, in a human form, to destroy this Ravana. The purpose on the day of Ramanavami, why Rama was born, we are able to complete that purpose by Rama destroying Ravana. And with the Sri Rama Jaya, let us all do the Jaya Gosha of Sri Rama again and again, such that Balam Vishnu Pravardatam, that Rama is within us, is outside us. He is the Kadavul, Kadandum Ullumaga Irkakuriyavar. The great Rama, let him always bless us to be in the path of Dharma. Let us all shout Sri Rama, Jai Sri Ram with such great vigor that Balam Vishnu Pravardatam should happen. Jai Sri Ram! Jai Sri Ram! Jai Sri Ram! Jai Jai Sri Ram! Like this, all the Vanara warriors are all shouting Jai Sri Ram, and just like that, simply prostrating in front of Rama. I think we should all prostrate in front of this Ramachandra Murti who is here, who has done this avatara for all of us. And imagine today Ravana is around, what will happen to all of us? And Ravana has been put to a death, and all his dharmic principles are here. And it is great bhagya for all of us to listen to this great history of Rama and how he has won over this Ravana. We will continue the Vaibha of Rama further, including the Pattabhisheka in the forthcoming weeks. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Sita Ram. Janaki Kanta Smaranam. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki. So obviously we should see today the Moolabala Yuddha in our Ramaganamrita. Maybe all of you can. With heightened vigor. It should not be just like that one passive song.
सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय जय राम 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 सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय जय राम
ராக்கதர் படையே ராகவனை நன்கே அற்புத போருக்கு அழைத்ததுவாம். படையே ராகவனை நன்கே அற்புத போருக்கு அழைத்ததுவாம். மூல பலத்தை நிர்மூலமாக்க தன் மூல பலம் தன்னை கொண்டான் ராமன். மூல பலத்தை सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय जय राम सीता காலத்தை வில்லாய் கொண்டங்கே நல்ல கால மேகம் போல் பொழிந்தனராம். நல்ல கால மேகம் போல் பொழிந்தனராம். பட்சங்கள் அயனங்கள் வருடங்கள் என்ற பானங்களை பரந்தாமனுமாம். सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय जय राम ஒரு ராமனை பல ரூபங்களை நன்கு காட்டியருளினார் தாசரதி. ஒரு ராமனை பல ரூபங்களை நன்கு காட்டியருளினார் தாசரதி. எங்கும் ராமன் எதிலும் ராமன் என்று அரக்கரும் மயங்கினராம். எங்கும் ராமன் எதிலும் ராமன் என்று அரக்கரும் கண்டு மயங்கினராம். सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा புலன்களுக்கெட்டா ஆன்மாவும் நன்கு புலன்களுக்குள்ளே புதைந்ததன்றோ. புலன்களுக்கெட்டா ஆன்மாவும் இங்கு புலன்களுக்குள்ளே புதைந்ததன்றோ. அரக்கரு கெட்டா தாசரதியும் அரக்கருக்குள்ளே இருந்தனராம். அரக்கரு கெட்டா सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय जय राम सीताराम வளைத்து வளைத்து நல்ல வில்லையுமே நன்கு சுழண்டு சுழண்டு செய்தார் வானமழை. வளைத்து வளைத்து நல்ல வில்லையுமே நன்கு சுழண்டு சுழண்டு செய்தார் வானமழை. வளைத்து வளைத்து நல்ல வில்லையுமே நன்கு சுழண்டு சுழண்டு செய்தார் வானமழை. மிரண்டு மிரண்டு அரக்கர் அரங்கத்திலே விழுந்து விழுந்து உயிர் விட்டனராம். மிரண்டு மிரண்டு அரக்கர் அரங்கத்திலே உயிர் விட்டனராம். सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा सीताराम जय सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय जय राम. सीताराम जय सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम सीताराम जानकी रमणा जय जय राम जय बोलो राजा आदिराज राम की जय।
கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி கும்மியடி தோழி பிறந்தான
दासाची संपत्ती राम सीता पती राम सीता जीवाचा संगती राम एक जीवाचा संगती राम एक माता राम एक पिता राम एक माता राम एक पिता राम एक भ्राता सहोदर राम एक भ्राता एक प्राता सहोदर राम एक स्वामी राम हरि राम एक लाभ या संसारी राम एक राम एक ज्ञान राम एक ज्ञान राम एक ज्ञान राम एक ज्ञान राम समाधान राम दासी राम समाधान राम समाधान राम दासी आसाची संपत्ती राम सीतापती जीवाचा संगती राम एक जीवाचा संगती राम एक जीवाचा संगती राम एक
निज मन मुकुर सुधार धरणो रघुवर विमल यश जोदायक फलचार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर रामदूत अतुलित बल रामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी सुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुबेगा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराज पांडे मोंज जने पूजारे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन जय जवान भूमि अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की जय। रोग हरे सब पीरा निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम भजन ध्यान जो लावे। सब कर राम सकल की राजा जिनके काज सकल सुख साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा जय प्रभु दिलारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे रघुपति नंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे बाबा सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता। सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे बाबा सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहावे। और देवता चित्त मन से सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बल बीरा। जय जय बाट कर जोई झूठ ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि के नाथ हमारे नाथ आडेला। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। जय बोलो हनुमान की। जय बोलो हनुमान। उडाला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती। उडाला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती। आला बाबा मारुती आला रे बाबा मारुती। आला बाबा मारुती आला रे बाबा मारुती 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 उताला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती उताला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती आला बाबा मारुती आला रे बाबा मारुती आला बाबा मारुती आला रे बाबा मारुती उठाला 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 जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती आला जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान
मणिमय रमणीय राजभवने शोक जय जय श्री राजेंद्र मित्रा जय जय सचा जय 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 ब्रह्मादि सुरकृत स्तोत्र जय जय कृतसत्सरा जय जय भगवान धनराज मित्रा जय जय साकेत राजेंद्र जय जय सर्वेशा सुप्रसाद जय जय प्रेमिका तारक मंत्र जय जय रामानी श्री रामचंद्र जय जय श्री गणेशनंदी रतिकोटि सुंदरी नवकिशोरी सुनयना कुमारी सुरमनोहरी रघुनंदनार वर्धनकरी नवमल्लिका मंडिलसुरेणी नवरत्नभूषणे मधुरवाणी कल्याणरे कमनीय रूपिणी कोसलराज कुमारकामिनी साकेत साम्राज्य सकल स्वामिनी सरस संगीत रसिक स्वभामिनी सरयूर नीर उद्यान विहारिणी शरणं भवदेवी प्रेमिका जननी प्रेमलतारिणी सखिजन कटाक्ष बंधन स्वदेवा भोले विरसंगम वामाक्षशोभित मैत्रिकराल नंदिनी वदनम् आलोकय सखी राजकुमारम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम जगदीर सुंदराय शुभमंगलम जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम पुंडरीकलोचनाय कुंडलादिभूषणाय चंडभानुवंशजाय जय मंगलम जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम पापकृतमोचनाय शापवर्यवन्दनाय धूपचक्ररञ्जनाय जय मंगलम जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम कामकोपवर्जिताय सोमशेखराधिकाय प्रेमिकेन्द्रपूजिताय जय मंगलम जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम जगदवीर सुंदराय शुभमंगलम जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम सकल
सखी जन